guys, it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the Drama Life Prison Life. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping. Because unfortunately, allegedly in this world, at least this country, you have to hold your breath for justice. To see justice before it all fades to black. It's your girl Cadillac. Hi guys, I am coming through today. It is December the 16th. Right? No, it's the 15th. I'm sorry. Last time I looked at no, it is the 16th. Oh my gosh. Days are going so fast. Yeah. December the 15th was a crazy day. I know we like on our staycation, me and the kids, my grandchildren and my daughter. Hold on, let me close that door. That dryer's making noise. I'm just about to get up and get ready for the day. Yeah, so yesterday was really a difficult day. I stayed up late till like 3 a.m. and I was just listening to Miss Wisdom Speaks Life. And she was just talking about going through certain things. And I'm like, but, I was listening to her message, but I'm like, I'm not really going through nothing right now at the moment. Like, literally had the feeling that I was on the edge of a breakthrough, like a total life change. And that was true, that I was on the edge of a total life change. I felt good. I had just jogged in the house because I ate some beignets that my daughter made. I ate some little candy, peppermint, chocolate, and white chocolate and peppermint mix. So when I'm naughty like that, I immediately start jogging in place, or I'll jog back and forth around the room just to get that sugar rate down. So I had just went to sleep, and not even an hour later, my daughter's coming in the room. And she's telling me something is wrong. I just did that video about my cuz showing his GoFundMe because he just had kidney transplantation. He and his family were going to be out of work for at least 6 weeks to recover. He ended up passing around 4:30 in the morning. So unexpected. And I know you may think, but he had kidney transplantation. That's not expected. That's not unexpected. But he got through the kidney transplant. He came home. But the wound, I guess, got infected. I don't know exactly Then they put him back in the hospital for sepsis. Same thing my mama passed from. And the whole time I'm like, no, this is not that situation. You can't parallel the two. But hindsight is 2020. It was a parallel of my mother. So I just lost my cousin. Even on this channel, we used to laugh and joke. Like, we kind of, he moved far. So, because he got his house, that's what he was happy about, getting his house. So he moved way out. You know, Orlando's kind of getting, it's bad, it's congested, it's expensive, Orlando is something else. So he moved outside of Orlando, trying to get his life going and restart it. It was supposed to be a reset, a restart. I guess it technically is now a reset, a restart. But man, anybody that know me know. So that's why I was saying from the distance ended up being, we weren't always together. But I mean, when we lived close, he was every day. Keita, where you at? Keita, where you at? Every day. Like, man, there's so many memories. He moved here, and my aunt moved here with her kids, my cousins. I want to say in 1998. Yeah. And ever since then, so he was 8 years old, yeah. And he just took a liking to me. Like, he really took, which you can't help it. I'm sorry. All kids take a liking to me. My grandson now, I am his favorite woman. Like, he literally, and I'm like, but you know, my granddaughter Princess is already up under me. So now they're tugging back and forth. Which they're in the other room sleep. So we didn't get much sleep. I definitely didn't sleep that day. Because the minute I went to sleep, I was woken up with this horrible news. Trying to, this isn't real. Like, but it is real. My daughter's like, she had to go to school. They wouldn't let her off of school. She was like in her finals. And she's like, did he end up just getting back up? Because that wasn't real. I'm like, no. It doesn't even sound real that he's gone. That doesn't sound real. I have some videos. I shared a couple of. He's was the blind chef. I was the legally blind artist. He was the blind chef, and we did a channel back in 2023. I want to say 2022, 23, somewhere around there. 21. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get into that channel because now it's connected to his email, so I don't know. I used to have all of that, but I would have to look through endless notebooks to get the password. But I want to somehow get those videos. We did a lot of golden videos. I did one here where he was cracking Marcello Jackson's case. And then we did a lot of talk about being disabled and the discriminations we go through being disabled. And I'm gonna see, can I get some of those videos to, if I can't, but nobody goes to my community posts. I get a few views, but I definitely don't get views on the community posts. Like video wise, I get a few views. So I don't know if anybody would go look at them. Maybe I can sample them. That's what I think I could do. I can clip a little clip and sample them, and it'll kind of attach the video here. But yeah, that's just completely not how we've seen him recovering, like being going through the worst of the worst, getting his kidney and having a new life, recovering and coming home. Not them allegedly allowing infection to set in, and then not really watching. Like something like that, you have to be monitored and watched. Like, and then I also feel bad because I'm on vacation. Like, if I went on vacationing, would I've been more vigilant? Would I've been more attentive? And then the hospital is so far, it's like 2.5 hours. So. And we were planning to go sit up. We were supposed to go sit with him after we came from the theme park we went to the theme park to take the kids to Busch Gardens. Sunday was visitation. Saturday, we took the kids to Busch Gardens, and after getting out of Busch Gardens, that was a bit closer to the hospital, so we were gonna drive over there and sit with him. And I was like, I don't think the kids could go in, so I said, Money, we'll just take turns, like you go up there for a while and then I go up there for a while. But she said that when she called them and said we're on our way, we were in Walmart shopping, food shopping for the stay. And he said, never mind, you don't have to come way out here. So we should have made the trip. Yeah, all through hair school. I told you I used to sneak him in when, not at hair school, but he was right there doing my cosmetology. Everybody knows my cousin Mikey. Everybody, if you know me, Keita, you know me as Cadillac here. But if you know me as Keita, you know my cousin Mikey. Always right there when I was in the studio. He's right there. Who is that with you, my cuz? All my music conferences so we kind of grew up together, though I'm 8.5 years older. And he was my baby cousin, but we still grew up together. Like what other memories? Just like I just did that Cash Money. He told me to watch the Cash Money versus No Limit. And I reviewed that because he asked me to. He was like, Keita, you'll like that. And I watched Sheet of People because he said, Keita, you will like that. I know you're only into justice. But, yeah. But my grandson would not let us sleep. I took my shower, washed my clothes, and gonna, drop them off for a little bit. But my grandson was going crazy. The kids still, thinking we're vacationing. So we're going to try to get through the best we can. I definitely know he wouldn't want you to be sad. He's going to be missed. Alright guys, I'll talk to you a little bit later. Gotta get through this day. Glory be to God. with only through God's grace, only God's grace, I would get through this day. Our family would get through this. His mother, my aunt, her birthday just passed. Y'all know we was doing that Gracie Corner birthday dance for her. And now, only 5 days later, her son, her baby son. Yeah, totally caught off guard with this. Alright, guys, it's your girl, Cat